All right. So good evening, everyone. So I'm here to talk about, short food supply chains and the potential contributions it can make in terms of minimizing food waste. And the Agro Bridges project is one that I'd like to highlight, in terms of what it's doing, in terms of building the bridges between producers and consumers, connecting them in innovative short food supply chains. So basically, Agro Bridges is it's an EU-funded project that, like I said earlier, it aims to build bridges between the producer and consumer, and then rebalance the farmer's market position. And how does it do that? By empowering them with the knowledge they need about new business and marketing models that are based on short food supply chains. And short food supply chains, just a very simple definition, they have very few links as possible between the food producer and the consumer who is eating the food. Okay, so of course, short food supply chains, they offer a number of economic, social, and environmental benefits. One of them is that, by better connecting the producers with the consumers, intermediaries are reduced. The number of intermediaries are reduced. Then also the societal demand for providing safe and quality local food is met, while also at the same time reducing the environmental impact of agriculture. But there are lots of farmers and consumers that are not tapping into this potential. So that was the reason why AgroBridges was born, to meet, that need to stimulate the adoption of short food supply chains in the EU. So the consortium is led by Q-Plan in Greece and has a total of 15 partners spread across Europe, some in Spain, Poland, Turkey, and also in Ireland. We have Chagas and Monster Technological University also on the project. And the project itself is structured into 7 main work packages. Those work packages, they include the following: analysis of the current situation concerning short food supply chains, and then what are the barriers affecting its implementation, and then we co-create solutions. And then the next thing is to develop tools that can be used to select suitable and sustainable business models for short food supply chains, and then deliver tools that would connect and build capacity among the farmers and consumers. And then finally, we roll out and test and validate the toolbox in the 12 AgroBridges beacon regions. Okay, so what is Chagas and MTU as project partners? What are we doing in AgroBridges? Within those work packages, we have produced a report on the European and regions towards short food supply implementation. And having identified those needs and barriers, a survey was also carried out. The survey was designed by Chagas and MTU and then implemented by MTU. And then we have the submission of the report on best practices and success cases for short food supply chains that connect consumers and producers directly. So the findings from the European and regional analysis of the consumer and producer needs was what inspired the creation of the Irish Agropreneur series, which was developed to specifically discuss the challenges that short food supply chain producers face, which prevents them, their businesses from, developing into viable ones. And the Irish Agropreneur series is very happy to, partner with the Bioeconomy winter webinars to look at how to deal with the issue of minimizing food waste. So in terms of short food supply chains and some of the strategies in terms of trying to minimize food waste, there are certain models that are available. For instance, you have the on-farm direct sales, where you have the farm shop, you have community supported agriculture, then you have off-farm direct sales. So examples of that include internet deliveries and the farmers market. And then because we're just looking at, how to reduce the number of intermediaries. So you have just an intermediary, so that it can be either in the form of an online marketplace or sales to retail shops. So what makes AgroBridges novel is its integrated methodology. And the project has established multi-actor platforms comprising producers, consumers, distributors, various stakeholders in 12 targeted regions, within the project, that together with the toolbox, they will help producers choose more sustainable short food supply chain business models. So some of those tools are what you see highlighted, like the decision support tool. Yes, you can. I'll just talk briefly about two of them. There's one which is the AgroBridges Net. So what AgroBridges Net does is it's a networking tool. And so users can present, the producers, for example, can present the available facilities that they have to share, or maybe there's some of them who have needs and they express it, and then they find others who also are in the same circumstance, and then they join forces. So the advantage is that it promotes economies of scale and joint investment. So it's a tool that will support producers in sharing resources and also help them ally together to jointly deliver to the markets the products that are required. And then you also have the AgroBridges Smart Delivery tool. So that allows consumers to express their needs so that producers can spot consumer driven opportunities. And then it also matches producers with consumers. So, these are just examples of some of the tools that are being developed within the AgroBridges toolbox. So I think that's pretty much it. So on behalf of myself and the rest of the Irish AgroBridges team, I'd like to say thank you for listening, and you can follow us on Twitter. Also, you can check us out on our website, agrobridges.eu, and also on LinkedIn to find out more about our activities. Thank you.